What's up? What's the deal, man? All right, so I've been lazy, just been working, and I put the car to the side. Once again, you know, everybody, that shit happens. It's life. But anyway, what I'm getting to today is on the SC. I have been wanting to do head studs for the longest time, and I have not done it. Now, I have the head studs. Don't mind, I took the interior out. I'm chasing some other issues in this damn car right now, but some fuel issues. But anyway, so now that I have head studs, I got no excuse. I need to put these damn things in, and I'm gonna do it I don't know which way you want to call this, but shade tree mechanic way, I guess. But I've seen plenty of people do it, heard people plenty of do it this way. Just gonna do one stud at a time. This motor's never been unsealed. It's the low mileage Japanese motor. So I'm just gonna do it that way. It is what it is. I'm gonna do my best to make sure I do everything right, and we'll shoot for a little more power and go from there. But yeah, so I'm about to start tearing this thing apart, just take the valve covers off and whatnot. Also, I've been wanting to do this anyway. I've been wanting to check to make sure the cams that I had purchased a long time ago before I took it to another shop are still in here, because my car doesn't idle the same. And I know, you know, each tuner can kind of make it idle differently, but me and my current tuner, we're trying to get it to, you know, idle down a little bit and give it a little chop like it kind of used to have. And it's just not doing it. So I don't want to say anything yet until I see what's in here. So it should have Crowder. They're like 274s, like old school Crowder, like before anything branched off to Brian Crowder, BC. So yeah, I'm gonna start tearing this thing apart, and then yeah, we'll see what's in here. All right, so gonna get started. Take this old, whatever, oil cap. Taking that thing off. Ooh, look at that. Dusty as hell in there. Car got back from the paint shop. Nothing got clean really yet. Need to get a new wiring harness. I need so many new things for this car. It's not even funny. Get some pliers. Try to get this off here real quick. Little breather tubes, whatever. I guess these, I'm not sure, they equalize the pressure between each valve cover, I guess. It's my thought on that. I don't really know the exact science on these, but I got new ones. I got these ones new not long ago, I feel like. They already look like shit. Continue getting these off. Probably speed up this part for y'all. This is boring.
Fucking twig. I got some shit.
Alright, be careful with these. Fragile. Catch them a little bit. Alright, let's get this old harness shit out the way. Maybe redo all this stuff. I think this winter time is gonna be the perfect time for that. All right, get these off. So I'm gonna take this microfiber, put it around here with this, so I don't scratch this. But yeah, so there's so much I need to do to want to do to this car, man. Just financially, it's so damn expensive. I'm sure y'all know. Especially for the Jay-Z platform, period. Anything Jay-Z is like through the roof. Doesn't even make any sense. Thought about going back to building a Honda and putting this thing on hold, or just selling it and building a Honda, but shit, even that stuff's getting expensive nowadays. And of course, you know, you want to go all-wheel drive, it's gonna be extra expensive. Do I need to do all-wheel drive? No. But what's the fun in building a Honda again if I'm not gonna do it different from what I've done in the past? Done front-wheel drive, B series, single cam, all front-wheel drive everything. I mean, having an K swap, but still, I think the next best thing would be just to do an all-wheel drive Honda build versus just another regular front-wheel drive build. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should have grabbed the damn drill for all this. I'm not used to doing things old school anymore. Hell, I might even fucking paint these valve covers. I know everybody like is iffy on painting these and powder coating or whatever. I think I'd rather paint them and they chip off than powder coat them and have some fucking sand up in my shit and blow my engine like a lot of other people have done. Shit's not okay. Unless this shit's done right and you take the fucking baffles out and all that shit like that. I don't ever want to fucking get nothing, no valve covers powder coated. Fuck that. I don't want to go do that. I'll just cut this for now. I'll just come back to y'all when I got the valve covers off. Alright, take all these bolts off. Gonna see if this cracks loose easy or if I'm gonna have to pry this damn thing. Probably have to pry it. It's all good. Get this old ass wannabe grounding thing to do when I was like, I don't know how old. Just going around trying to chase to see if there's any grounding problems when I first got this thing running. I never took this off. Just put that back in there for now. So we'll see. How does it just come off? Doesn't look like it's gonna be very easy. All right, let me see if I got a rubber mallet or something. No rubber mallet. Don't hit him too hard. See if I can pry it. There we go. So I'm trying to get this little retainer piece. This little piece is still stuck on the valve cover on the back parts, and it's kind of stopping the valve cover from coming up. So most of them came with it off, or they came off with the nut or the bolt, but that one, for those two, for whatever reason, decided to stick to them. So now we're fighting. Oh, I guess 3 of them. One's up here too. I can twist it off. All right, let's see. I can screw it off, twist it off, whatever. Oh, that works. Takes a little longer, but hey, whatever. Yeah, at least it's coming off. Ay. This other one shouldn't be a big deal. It should be all right. I need to take all that shit off of there too. Damn valves seal. There we go. All right, so I can't really tell. There's no like distinct markings that I can see. Take the damn thing over here. I have to look, but one thing I am seeing is like there's some marks. Yeah, anyway, there's like some marring on there, and that doesn't look good. That means there's lubrication problems, or there's something going on there. I mean, the valve train was never like super loud, so I don't know. But even like on this one, there's some markings. Yeah, I don't know. Got the other one loose. I already took the bolts off, and nuts and bolts, whatever. But I have not taken it off until just now. Surprisingly, this thing has been holding pretty well. Like, I don't think I have really any huge leaks. They're like small micro creaks, leaks, I guess you want to call them. Like, just like build up around the edges around here. But I have yet to see anything actually like dripping down the motor anywhere. Okay, try not to pull on it. All right. I did see on this one, it does say Crowder on the side over here. So that's something good, right? But I don't know what else is going on in this damn thing. I don't know why it doesn't want to elope like it used to. I don't know. But here we are. Now I'm gonna have to take off the timing belt and yeah, all this metal, the little shroud and all this shit like that, and then finally loosen up these caps and take the cams out, and then we can get to the factory head studs, and then we'll be going to ARP. All right, what up, y'all? I'm back. It's another day. I kind of took a break for a second. I didn't have the socket I needed, and so yeah, I just stopped. I didn't even take off the cam jet and anything like that. So right now what I'm doing is I'm about to, well, I already got the cam bolts loose. I'm gonna take those off so I can take the cams off. I put some zip ties on here. I'll show you in a second, whatever, on the belt and the cam, so that way everything stays together. When I put it back on, it's still the same. So I mean, I still have to just make sure everything is good and the cams are aligned. But other than that, I don't have to mess with the timing. I shouldn't have to, theoretically, because the belt's gonna stay in the same place. Everything else is gonna be in the same place. You just gotta put the cams back and yeah, line up the cams and cam gears. But anyway, so I'll have to do that, and then I gotta take off the cam caps, each cam cap, and I'm gonna keep all that stuff in order. I need to get something, let's see. Yeah, anyway, I need to get something I can put all the stuff on, keep everything nice and clean. So I'm gonna do that as well, and I'll get back right with y'all in a minute. How the hell you turn this damn thing off? All right, so yeah, so I had to go get these. I got some from Harbor Freight, whatever, man. I mean, they have some shit that still works. This damn thing won't stop following. But yeah, so gotta get some Torx bits, I'm gonna call them, so I can get these head studs out. Yeah, so anyway, get these head studs out, and well, Yeah, I'm gonna do it one by one. So we're gonna see how this works. I've seen people doing it online. I've done it back in the day, but on like a Honda B series. It was a GSR, and it worked fine. But I never done it on a JZ. Normally it's the whole thing. So we'll see how this works. Hit you back in a minute. All right, so here we are. I had to put the crush wrench on here on the cam. That way I can loosen these bolts on the cam gear. Otherwise, I have this metal shit and I don't want to do that. So this is like the known recommended way anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these off the rest of the way. Like I said, I already had them loosened up. Broke them loose already before. So we'll knock these bad boys off here. Actually, you know what? I'm missing an important step because I'm trying to get too ahead of myself. I didn't loosen up the timing belt. What a jackass. All right, so I'm gonna jack the car up because I can't get underneath there. Pull the pin, put the pin back in, whatever you want to call it on the damn thing, a tensioner. And then I can loosen the timing belt. Then I can take the cam gears off. Alright, jack this thing up. Oh, what are you doing there?
We have important information regarding physical callbacks. Check your frozen Google Classroom or Lumel to see what students need to be sent to the cafeteria at this time. Thank you for being Steve-free. Have a great weekend.
Alright, put it on part of the subframe. Should be good. You always need the jack under there just in case. For good measure. Safety first. Alright. Excuse me, my hair is all messed up. I've been wearing a hat. Need a haircut too. Wow. Anyway. I don't know why. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sure we all do this. Probably me more than anybody. Instead of getting a 12 point, my dumb ass got start point, which is only 6 point, and the actual torque's a deal. Like, I don't know. I was frustrated because they didn't have the ones I even wanted anyway, so I just went and got these. So, after I take these cams out, I'm gonna have to go back to Harbor Freight. I would go back now, but I'm already here. I'm like, fuck it, it's gonna do it. So, go ahead and take the cams out, get them all placed nice and neat, and which is actually cool, by the way. My Treadstone intercooler that I bought, a 4.5 inch, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I still got the box. So I was going to put my old intercooler in it if I sold it. How about that? Perfect for the cams and the cam caps. And I can close that box up and keep it safe from the fucking elements. So yeah, I'm going to end up putting them in there. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to get these off and go back to Harbor Freight. And if Harbor Freight don't got them, I'm going to have to go somewhere else. We'll find out. All right, got the tension and everything off. So now, timing belt's loosed. I know you can't really see it over there, but timing belt's loose. Now I can break these bolts. I'll break them, take them all the way off. And we can take the cams off, or the cam gears off, sorry. Once we do that, the cam gears will be not attached to the cams anymore. And then I can take this plate off. Well, I might have to take the plate off. I don't remember, it's been a while. Intake side, exhaust side. All right, got y'all a better view. So, go ahead and take these cam gears on. I'm gonna have to wiggle them a little bit, but they'll come loose. You ain't gotta worry about it now. These zip ties are gonna keep them right in place with the belt. Make sure it's tight enough. Yeah, get this one off. Should have wiggled this one a little more. All right, this one's being a pain in the butt. It's got a little wiggle to it, but it's not enough. There we go. Trying not to bend anything, like I said, just to get it in there enough to pry a little bit. Somebody's over there in YouTube world probably cussing me out, saying, you need to do it this way. Well, you know what? You help me out. Come to my house and you help me out. All right, there we go. All right, so we'll get these. Actually, you know what? I'll start breaking the cam cap loose, and then we'll go from there. All right, so start breaking these cam caps loose. Get this off here, don't need this on here anymore. Maybe I will need to take this off.
No, I'll break it. Most of it, nothing. Make sure all finger tight.
Ooh, that's what I didn't want to happen. I hope to God I'm breaking nothing. Take these off, make sure you put these back in order. Last one. One cam. I forgot how heavy these things are. All right, so looking at this, these factory shimmed buckets are something I want to get rid of. These ones don't look, I guess, horrible. I mean, shoot, they don't even have wear marks on them really. They look really good, but if you plan on taking your JZ over like 7,500 RPM, you definitely want to get shimless buckets, because these little shims on top of the buckets can vibrate and flip out, and then you're screwed. You don't want that. That's big problems. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the other cam out, and I won't bury all the boringness of that. I'll just get it out and then we can look at them afterwards. I got the other one loose. Did it very carefully, of course. This one went very smooth. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Take the caps off, place them over there and yonder. Let's take these. Keep on there. All right. Yeah, these shims look pretty good on the buckets as well. They look pretty good, pretty good. All right, got everything off. It's looking pretty good. All the buckets, or the shims on the buckets look pretty fucking good. None of them look like they have any damage to them. You know, you guys can't see that good on there, but I've inspected them and they look pretty fucking good. So, needless to say, I'm good with that. So, yeah, look how shiny. Nice and shiny. So, yeah, needless to say, they're all good. So we'll move forward. All right, cams are out and everything. I've just been looking over the buckets again, the shims, and again, everything looks amazing. Everything's smooth. There's no kind of marring, which, you know, scarring, whatever, any kind of metal contact that's like causing anything bad. So I did already take this out, but I'm gonna take it out with you guys, whatever. Be careful because I don't want to mess anything up. I know that all this shit is like, you know, super strong, but I'm always like weary. All right. Nope. See, there I go talking about being careful and bam. But anyway, so that's the bucket, and on top is the shim right here. Call it a bucket, of course, because it's like a bucket when it's upside down. But you can get the shimless buckets, and from everything I know, it's the size of that little circle in there. It's gonna be like, I guess, taller, shorter, whatever, and you can get them, you know, different sizes, because it's gonna be riding on top of the valve right there. That's the head or the top of the valve. As you see, I do have BC, if it wants to focus. Yeah, BC titanium retainers and valve springs. So she is good to go still, for sure. Put this bad boy back in kind of carefully. Let it just barely push it, boom, back in. So yeah, she's looking pretty good. I'm actually satisfied that all my shit is in there. I just had some issues, trust issues with the shop that I had took it to a long time ago. But saying that, I look back at some videos and the car was chopping like crazy when I first got it back from that shop, and the idle was like, I mean, he tuned it and straightened the idle up a little bit, but it still had a little bit of that, you know, a little bit of that choppiness, I guess you want to say. But now it just doesn't really sound like it. Sounds like almost like a stock motor, slightly aggressive stock motor, stock cams. But I know that stuff can be adjusted in the tune and whatnot. So I might talk to my tuner again and see about just trying to do that. I know it's dumb, little kid, childish shit. I don't care. I want to hear my shit chop. I got big cams for a reason. Not just for that, but, you know, power gains and all that. But I also love the fucking chop. Who doesn't love the chop? So, yeah, I'll talk to my tuner about that. I'm going to get these head stuffs taken out. But first, I got to go back to Harbor Freight and get the right sockets. I need to get the 12 points. And, yeah, should be golden. I'm going to start taking them out one by one. I got to look up the sequence again. I don't remember if it's from the inside out or whatnot. But, yeah, so I'm going to do that, do one by one. And, yeah, we're going to have some head studs. Be back in a minute.